Are you aware of the fact that they had blast furnaces in southern Africa, started in Tanzania, then going down to South Africa, where they raised the temperature of that blast furnace to 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit on the continent of Africa? We were told that Africans were just savages. Are you aware of the great Zimbabwean ruins that did not have any mortar or cement, and every brick was so precisely laid that regardless of the winds that blew for hundreds of years, not one brick was ever out of place? Walls 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet high. The only time a brick was known to have fallen was when Cecil Rhodes took cannons and blew them apart out of anger of what the black man had done. You, of course, are aware of the fact that we sailed from Timbuktu to Mexico and visited the Aztecs hundreds and hundreds of years before Columbus was born. Hundreds of years. And the Aztecs were so happy to see us that they built monuments, and said, these are our brothers. We did not come to rape the Aztecs. We did not come to exploit the Aztecs. We did not come to brutalize the Aztecs. When Cortez met the Aztecs, there were 25 million Aztecs. Before Cortez was finished, 23 million were dead. $23 million were dead. The Aztecs didn't build any monuments to Cortez, but they built monuments to us so that their children would remember forever. And their children forgot because someone got in the way and told their children, forget the African American, he is your enemy. And they told you, forget the Aztec, he is your enemy. And the same person told both of you. You, of course, know what we did in Egypt. Coming from Ethiopia down into Sudan and Namibia, all the way to Upper Egypt, we brought civilization, we built pyramids, we introduced economic structures that were not known in that region. You know that. But did you know that 8,000 BC, in the area of North India, the Indus Valley, in a civilization that is known as the Mohenjo-Daro and the Paran, we built monuments that stretched 1,000 villages all the way to Russia. I am not going to lie to you. We did that. Can you imagine who we were? 1,000 villages. The Parapan village, the town, has been recently discovered. You can go and see it now. You won't believe it, but it's there. Do you know that we had houses, 2 stories and more? We had shopping centers, 8,000 BC. I know it sounds strange. I know you have to say, this brother, he's doing pretty well, but he just flipped out now. It's hard for you to believe that. Tell the truth. It's just difficult. They had toilets in the house. They had trenches on the outside where the flow came out. They had waste disposals, and every window and door opened onto the court in order to avoid any unpleasant odor. That's what the people built, and according to the literature, the people looked like me. I thought that it might not be inappropriate to provide you with of what we did, even in the Middle East. That was Abraham during the days of King Cephas of Ethiopia. And Abraham had 2 children, Isaac and Ishmael. And Allah said that he was going to make the seed of Abraham like the sand of the sea. Well, they couldn't be the Jews because they're too small. Not that many. But we are the people. You don't believe it, I know it. Fortunately for us, the Bible tells us that Abraham's wife, the mother of Ishmael, was an African. And then Ishmael married an African. And Ishmael became the father of all the Arab races. But the white man has told you you should hate Arabs. And that's your blood. You don't believe that? So I thought I would bring the photograph of the picture of Ishmael's son. It's located in Saudi Arabia, and all these black soldiers going to Saudi Arabia are going crazy. Petra, son of Ishmael in Saudi Arabia, this is the brother. The oldest monument in the entire kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Can you believe that? Why didn't your leaders tell you that? The children of Ishmael are Arabs. But they don't show you the children of Israel. There's a book called The Sons of Ishmael that outlines the ancient Ishmaelites. Here they are. Your kith and your kin. Your brothers. But your leaders, they don't tell you that. I'm going to show you a picture now in Saudi Arabia. You won't believe this, but let me show it to you anyway. This is in Saudi Arabia. Where did it come from? You think it's West Africa? This is Saudi Arabia, Jahan, in Saudi Arabia. How did it happen? Your leaders didn't tell you that.